Welcome back to the Fridays Let's Play. And I'm Steve. Yeah. Skin servers must be down, so yeah, today we're playing as Steve. But little progress, well, I say little. Some progress has been made off camera. Not quite sure if you can tell it or not. But I've started working on a alternative design for the tower. Let's just get a little closer to this one so you can see it. Like this is probably close enough. You can see it's kind of block. Will you shut up, zombie? Where are you at? Probably underneath there, if I had to guess. In this water. There's a squid. Okay, I'm just going to turn you down. As you can tell from here, it's kind of blocky and liney and yeah. But over here, I've started working with some of the newer blocks. The andesite, the granite, the diorite, and some of the newer craftable brick types. Now, straight off the bat, I think it looks more cohesive. Like I said, you get more breakup with these circle stone bricks. At the bottom, the andesite mixes with cobblestone fairly well to where it's not just a solid base of cobble. And these diorite pillars, oh, just tell me those diorite pillars don't look magnificent. I mean, it adds a different level that the half slabs just didn't add. I think I got some in here. Let's just throw down a comparison side by side. Close enough. I mean, just look at the comparison between the two. You got a kind of a duller gray tone color and lines everywhere. Then you put it next to the the polished diorite. It just looks so much better. And that right there. Like, this entire design is the main reason why I put off building until 1.8. And, oh, I forgot about this. I added a little touch to the inside. Oh, get up. Come on. Get in there. I added a new touch on the inside. Polished granite floors. Now, there is this ring around the outside of other materials, just so it doesn't look wonky from the outside. But I think this looks pretty alright. And one last detail, and polished andesite on the insides. So that being said, guys, this is going to be a very and there goes the air conditioner. This is going to be a progress intensive episode. So a lot of jump cuts. I was going to do a time lapse, but I'm not quite sure I have enough materials as it is. So I don't want to start a time lapse, get halfway through the exterior walls and whatnot, and run out and have to stop, and yeah, it'd be more of an editing nightmare than anything. So, going to be a very jump cut episode. First thing I'm going to do is update the other gates with this new look, and then I'm not going to show that. I'm not going to jump back and show you that because they're all just going to look like this. But for the next thing after that, I think we're going to work on these towers. I think that would be the best idea to start off with. Just get a cohesive outer shell started. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that took a lot longer than I expected. And honestly, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only 6 towers done. But yeah, I've realized how long this project will take, and it won't be one episode, it won't even be 2 episodes. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the walls that connect the towers, and that's pretty much going to be all I'm going to work on this episode for that. But yeah, like I said, these are all done. They're all pretty much just cookie cutter, cookie cutter designs. granite floor, all the stuff inside, everything's just pretty much cookie cutter design from the gates. So the only thing that won't be cookie cutter design is, or not, well, back up. The exterior walls are going to look a little different from the main gate, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just jump on that, and I'll probably see you sometime tomorrow, because, and it rains like a mother, trust me now. But I did lay out the rest of the towers. Actually, I'm just going to, this will make it a lot easier for you guys to see. But I went ahead and laid out the bare bone basics of the towers themselves, and my computer is not wanting to be fast today. I don't know if you guys can see that with the rendering, but yeah. So I'm going to jump on the, nope, not 1, 0. I'm going to jump on the exterior walls, and I will catch you guys probably sometime tomorrow, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright, finally it is complete. Doesn't look too bad actually, guys. Just at a quick glance you can see that's the original 10x10 design. It was about the only place it actually fit in perfectly. As you can see, this one right here as a slant with a little bit of a up and down dip at the ends. Same with this one, it's a more sharp slant, but the S is more concealed. And this was, oh, this one right here in front of me, just don't even talk to me about it. It was horrible. I mean, it was just same as slant as that one, but it had this just god awful freaking curve. I said, luckily there's a spot right about around the middle. Like, you can see the middle of the design is right there. And I decided instead of evening it out, just putting it right there on the flat, just to make it a little bit more easier. Now let's get down. Ow! I've got to watch that last one. But let's just get a quick close-up on this. As you can see, it's not really too special or design intensive. Oop, forgot my crafting table. This is probably not the best one to look at. Let's go over here. I think this is a decent one to look at, yeah. As you can see, the bottom is layered with cobble and andesite, just like the gate. Same diorite pillars. Went ahead and added a stone brick secondary pillar to start off the layer, I guess. And then I added in these cobblestone fences to give it some depth. And the S itself is made out of andesite, polished andesite. Now, let's just go ahead and give it a little peeky in here. As you can see, the entire inside is layered with cobblestone. That was not originally intended to layer this inside with cobblestone, but after some of these diagonals looking really goofy whenever you added the angled fence post and you can just see straight through it, it's like, ew. So that just kind of threw out that entire process altogether. But I have not checked the time, but I'm pretty sure we're like under 10 minutes. So we need something else to do. What else can we do? Well, I will tell you one thing. Off camera, this will be just a slow process. Just because of the amount of materials it takes to build just one wall is ridiculous. Like, I had to fill up my inventory, I think, 3 or 4 times just to get this section. Like I said, this is honestly probably one of the shorter sections in the kingdom. Because, like I said, this one goes all the way around that. That one goes back and zigzags back. And that one over there, it might be a fairly short one, but this is definitely the shortest stretch. But if you recall, it's been quite a few episodes. I'm not even sure how many. Ooh, thank you. I don't know why that rabbit escaped, but the bunnies are here to stay. Off camera, I'm also going to move this farm-ish area over yonder to the farm area, just to give it a little bit more uniformity, because right now it's all just laid out in the way. And I don't want to bite my tongue. I'm going to bite my tongue on this one. I'm not going to say a specific episode, but within the next few episodes, I think the farm area is going to be developed a little bit more quicker than others, just because I need the, oh, you stupid rain, I need the farms to be more functional and up and running. And I think the main plan for that is to do the aesthetic pretty farms outside, and then underneath certain houses will be the more efficient and possibly fully automatic farms. Can I slick this off? No, dang it. Yeah, but yeah, this is the area that will be getting some love. And again, I would love to do a time lapse, but it's one of those things. I've already time lapsed this area, so I don't think it will be all that great. However, I think what I want to... No. It's Wednesday night, and I do not have enough time to just sit down and record straight through and do a first-person time-lapse. So, sorry, but this episode's just going to have to be jump cut madness, I guess. I would love to be able to do more time-lapse-ish material, but it's not really a possibility right now. But I'm going to quit rambling, stop recording, and just push on through with this. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, guys. Yeah. That, I'm not going to lie, that took most of last night into late night and a little part of today. So as you can see, it's pretty much just random, or as random as I can get it. Now looking at it, like, I can see this line of sand. Gray is one of those things that it's going to be difficult to get rid of, so I've went with more texture. Like I said, you get a little bit of the light gray from the clay, you get the noisy andesite, the stone cobblestone I mean, and the gravel kind of has some noise to it as well. And for a little bit of bonus, wait, I had 25, there it is. No, that's 24. Where's it at? Did it fall down here? Yep. But for a little bit of a bonus, I've added in this soul sand, dirt, coarse dirt, all the new rocks, and this prismarine block. Now, as you can see from up there, it stands out a little bit. I don't think it stands out nearly as bad as, say, the sand does. But I have been sparing with the prismarine, just because it is a bright, pop-in-your-face kind of block. So, and like I said, with how long this took me today, it's Thursday morning right now, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get this completed today. Yeah, I know, it's kind of bumming me out in a way. Like, I wanted at least something completed in this episode, but it's just gonna be fragmented over like 3 or 4 different things. And it kind of bugs me. Yeah. I know there's nothing I can really do about it just because of my limited time. But, yeah. It kind of bums me out a little bit. But right now what we're going to do is check out soul sand, sand, all that. Okay, put first my cobble in here. I'll go ahead and put my slime away. We're going to check out something that I kind of mentioned towards, or mentioned at, or however you want to word that phrase. Something I mentioned a little while back. Over here, if you all remember, I had a little dugout area, and I have extended that out to where I'm hoping, well, you won't be able to really be in the water when you look for it. So you kind of get like, I guess it'd be this long extended view of it. But I think that line of material across the, yeah, you can't hardly, stupid freaking rain. But yeah, you can't hardly even tell it's there unless you're right on top of it, or maybe on top of that hill. And yeah, I have a few ideas for this little robber's hideaway or whatnot. But the first thing I'm going to have to do is actually go find that cave system I was talking about. Let's see, what's this X, Y, Z? Oh, the middle. That's the middle. I'm going to screenshot for my own benefit. And I'm going to actually go see if that cave intersects that coordinate anywhere. So I'll be just right back in a second. Alright guys. This tunnel is now official. Oh, it's that kind of a night. Get away from my lake. You are not welcome in my lake. Nope. No skinny dipping. Yeah, no skinny dipping. But yeah, this tunnel has now been connected up. I'll tell you whenever I get to the part that is natural. This part is natural. There was a wall right here. And for just hand digging this out, it's not that bad of a tunnel. Like, to me it feels natural. Now I could just be saying that because I made it, but it kind of feels natural. And like I said, this leads out. Oh, it's bad night. Oh, it's a bad night. This leads out to that part, that little stream. It leads down to that stream, which I think I might block this section of it off, and it's just a bad night. And this right here leads to this little stream right here. Now this stream, if you all paid attention in my last episode where I laid out the kingdom with these blocks, this area right here that this stream runs by is a kind of a minor shipping route. So that's like perfect access point to just watch over and wait for the shipment to come out and just ambush it, or follow it to a certain point where it's a little further away and then you can ambush it. But yeah, as far as just a generalized idea, oh, moon's going down, sun's coming up. Wow. Anyways, yeah, this is just me messing with stuff. The game rule, I was messing with, what's it called? UHC game rule. And, there's a few others, I think. Like, what is it? Game rule. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Game rule. No, why are you putting a 0 there? Game rule. Command block output, you can turn that on and off. Do daylight cycle, which I think it just stopped the sun. Fire tick, you can stop your fire tick. Mob loot, spawning. tile drops, keep inventory. Which that keep inventory is not a bad thing. Mob griefing, so this turns off creepers. Natural regen, that's the UHC mode. Basically, you can turn that on and off, which, yeah, I've contemplated doing, and like I said, I'm just kind of looking at all this stuff. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, actually. But yeah, that's what that's all about, and I got rid of the rain just before I recorded last time. But I thought the rain kind of gave an atmosphere to this part of it, because I'm in the hideout, and it's secretive, and blah blah, yeah. Oh well, I just ruined some of the, not nostalgia, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the fourth wall for you. But yeah, a lot of people, especially on single player, tend to do things differently that you wouldn't do on a multiplayer server. Just because it's single player, and let's be honest, if you're on a multiplayer server, you have people that can help you, like as far as sleeping and whatnot, but single player, I think it's alright to bend the rules just to favor you just a little bit. Now as far as like cheating in items and stuff like that, no, I'm sorry, but that's one thing I kind of draw the line at. But yeah, I keep forgetting there's like a cave right under that part. But that does bring me to something I've wanted to talk about for a while. This series has been going 28, I think 28 episodes already. And sorry, this part's gonna be rambly. It's always in the videos gotta be rambly. Don't know why. But I think this series, this Friday's Let's Play series itself, has been going solid. That's where I want. Has been going solid for like, I think 28 episodes. And looking around, it's kind of like, meh, you haven't really done much. But at the same time, I've done a freaking lot. Like I said, just looking at that hill right there just is enough to say, dang! But, yeah. I think I need to add some Podzol to it. And some coarse dirt to get it to stand out. Or not stand out, but blend in a little bit more naturally. Because right now it's just a solid thing of grass, and there's not a whole lot of solid things of grass around here. But at the same time, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, if you just pile up a bunch of dirt, the natural stuff will form, and the unnatural, like decaying leaves, will come later. So later on, whenever things kind of get more built up and I need to landscape and do this and that, that's when I might add some decay to it. But yeah, looking at this world, just a lot of it is, I'm kind of unhappy almost, and that sounds really bad because I like this world, I like what I'm doing, but I feel like 28 episodes I should have a whole lot more done. But thinking about resource gathering, thinking about all the things I've had to do in this world, like clearing that lake out, not a problem. Like I said, tool durability, not a problem. We have diamonds, and the repairs now are so much cheaper, it's not even funny almost. But then I look at this hill. Well, it's a lot of dirt, but I cleared out a lot of dirt underneath it, so that's not really a whole lot of issue. It is a lot of building, and it was difficult building because I was trying to plan it out, think of it in my head, and do this and that, which again, that's not one of the harder things. But coming over here and looking at these gates, the 4 gates, thinking back, that was the biggest thing that kind of stumped me right before my summer break, and my summer break from YouTube. But yeah, that was just a lot of resource gathering and a lot of sitting down and just doing it. Because it doesn't look like it'd be a hard thing to build, but you think about it, there's a lot of depth and details that go into this. Like just looking at the main gate itself, you have stairs, half slabs, fences, lights. I mean, it doesn't look intricate, but at the same time it's so freaking intricate that it took forever to do. And that kind of goes back to why there's only like one part of the castle wall that's done this episode, because the amount of resources is awful to get, and really building it after I got into a groove wasn't that bad, but the resource gathering is what kills me, primarily because this area I'm spawned in doesn't have the diorite, the andesite, and the granite that I need, and I have to go elsewhere to get it, which my elsewhere is, it's in a kind of a secret spot for right now. I think next episode or the episode after, we're going to have a little fun in the nether. Now that being said, I really don't want to shoot myself in the foot by saying that, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. But like I said, looking back at 28 episodes, there's an episode, I don't think I really did a full episode, but I did a partial episode, and I did an episode on this and an episode on that. I think this and that kind of coincide. That is a chunk error if I've ever seen one. But yeah, just looking at this industrial district, that's like 5 or 6 episodes just right there. And honestly, that's kind of why I took a break from this area, because it seemed like I saturated my videos way too much with the industrial district. And like I said, towards the end of spring last year, right before I took my summer break, I was focused on this hill. And I think I was focused to a certain point where I couldn't do anything else. I'm sorry, tired, my bad. But I got to a point where I focused on this so much that I oversaturated my channel with Feed the Beast, and I didn't have the time to do a intricate series like Feed the Beast and do it justice, and do all the things I wanted to do on this world. Just wasn't enough time in the day, wasn't enough this, that, and the other. And I know a lot of people are like, you're a gamer, you should have plenty of time. Well, I'm a gamer. I'm a college student. Whoa. Lag spike. College student. I'm a father. That's like first and foremost almost. I'm an athlete, which is, sometimes it feels like it's first and foremost, but, and on top of that, I go home every weekend where I cannot record and I have to work my butt off to get money to be a father. Yeah, I don't have as much time as I would like. But at the same time, if I had all the time in the world, I still don't think I could I don't think I could pull off this world in 28 episodes. I think there would be more progress. I think I might actually be in the area of starting to build houses in different districts and this and that. But I don't think I'd be that much further developed. I mean, it's a difficult concept for me to describe because I've had time to think about this in my head. And realistically, at one point, and y'all might flip your balls when I say this, but at one point I actually thought about saying, you know what, YouTube's not really worth it. But the longer I went during the summer without recording, the more I played on the TreeCraft server and playing with people who experienced recording, playing with people who, okay, let's be honest, recorded every now and then, but just playing around those people and getting inspired by them kickstarted me again. And that's kind of why I started World of Goo and Fate. Now Fate is doing pretty good. World of Goo, but I can't really expect every game I play to be an instant hit because I'm a viewer and a content maker. I've seen both ends of the spectrum. There's certain videos like, I don't think I really want to watch that. I watch a little bit of it and it's like, no, not my cup of tea, and I'll just click off of it and just, yeah, that general stuff. So I know where people are coming from when they say they don't want to watch my videos or whatever, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I've rambled and I think I've filled up my 30-minute time slot or however long it's been. But yeah, next time look forward to either the farm or another project. I think I might do a little bit of both. But I'm hoping to get the lake and a little bit more of the towers done, but I can't promise anything just because of my limited time schedule. But I gotta get off here, start rendering, and do some chores. So I'll see you all next time. Later. Peace.